Coming up on NTC News, the debate over kneeling during the anthem stirs up emotions here on campus. Plus, tuition is on the rise as fewer students are enrolling at Illinois universities. We'll take a closer look as to why. And later, we sit down with NIU Huskies quarterback to talk about the impressive start to their season. NTC News starts now.
You're watching NTC News, DeKalb County's only television news source, on the campus of Northern Illinois University and from the Northern Television Center. This is NTC News Tonight.
Hello, thanks for joining us. I'm Carl Reevy.
And I'm Bea Garcia. It's Thursday, September 28th.
It was the silence heard around the nation, an act that has empowered many and enraged others. Last year, San Francisco 49ers quarterback Colin Kaepernick started a protest against social inequality by kneeling during the national anthem before games. A year later, other players joined in on the demonstrations. Last weekend, President Donald Trump took aim at the protesters and encouraged NFL owners to fire any players refusing to stand during the national anthem. In response, the majority of the Pittsburgh Steelers stayed in the tunnel during the anthem at Sunday's game against the Bears, while other NFL teams locked arms in unison. The move drew criticism from those who saw this as a sign of disrespect.
We asked NIU students today to share their thoughts on the controversy, and this is what they had to say.
I think players just, they have the right to do whatever they want.
I feel that to some extent it's disrespectful. They
like
play.
That's a way to raise your voice on just like
He should know that all these statues and these don't agree.
Let's send it over to the debate desk.
Thanks, guys. Joining me now is political science professor Mitch Pickerel, journalism major Shada Cook, and political science major Joe Bojanowski. Thank you all for joining us today. We'll get right into it. So, Joe, time out of your day to join. Back to you guys at the desk.
NIU and the city of DeKalb are teaming up to expand Wi-Fi access in the downtown area.
September 19th Board of Trustees meeting, Acting University President Lisa Freeman says the goal is to have employees see the pay increase by December.
Enrollment at Illinois colleges are sliding while tuition is on the rise. Adam Carr joins us now with more on that story. Adam?
The rest of the states in the Midwest are up anywhere from 4 to 15%. That's according to an article featured in the Northern Star this week that addresses why Illinois public education is taking a hit. Joining us is now Northern Star News contributor James Krause. James, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me on.
Now you got
really get a sense of what NIU and DeKalb have to offer.
Well, James, thank you very much. We appreciate you coming on to talk to us. Back to you guys.
Former NIU president William Monat is dead at 92. Monat was living in Florida where he died Saturday. He joined the
NIU says the university's Title IX guidelines will not be changing. This is in response to U.S. Education Secretary.
We're edging closer toward fall temperatures. Nicole Ryan has a quick look at the weather.
Thanks, Carl. Fall weather is here for the moment. Don't pack up your shorts.
Coming up next on NTC News.
Playboy founder Hugh Hefner is dead at the age of 91. Playboy Enterprises says he passed away in his Beverly Hills home from natural causes.
President Donald Trump is lifting restrictions on an old shipping law in hopes of getting much-needed supplies to the hurricane-ravaged island of Puerto Rico. Meanwhile,
the president had some words about his newest travel ban, and Republicans are vying for last-minute support of an Obamacare replacement bill. Jessie Schlacks has more in this week's Political Pit Stop.
Thanks, guys. Another last-ditch effort by Republican senators to replace Obamacare could soon be dead. This comes after GOP. That's all for this week's Political Pit Stop. Back to you guys.
Students and residents are putting in their 2 cents about the Annie Glidden North Revitalization Plan.
NIU hosted a suicide awareness meeting last week where students heard tragic stories of loss and inspiring stories of hope. NTC reporter Adam Carr was there.
Active Minds NIU held a suicide awareness and mental health panel discussion. With NTC News, I'm Adam Carr.
Active Minds, Helping Huskies Thrive, and the Counseling and Consultation Services are all local outlets for help with mental health.
In the wake of a recent hazing scandal at Wheaton College involving their football team, NIU officials took a hard stance on the practice. NTC reporter Manolito Pendleton has more on an event that was held on campus for Hazing Prevention Week.
More than 200 students recently gathered at the NIU.
NIU has a zero-tolerance hazing policy.
Temperatures are cooling off a bit in the area.
Nicole Ryan has more on whether fall conditions are here to stay.
All right, thanks guys. Yeah, so it's finally fall season. I know I was really excited to pull out.
NIU hopes to expand cultural competence and heighten awareness at its Bring It to the Table event tonight.
Chicago reporter Usher Qureshi will be visiting the Northern Television Center on Monday. Coming up next on NTC News, he's the man of the hour. Huskies quarterback Daniel Santa Catarina tells us what makes him. The football team has another big test this weekend, and we are back. It's time to move over to the Sports Hub with NTC sports reporter Austin Hansen.
Thanks, guys. We had a pretty busy week in sports as we look to highlight some key performances. That will be it for NTC Sports, and as always, go Huskies. Let's send it back to the desk.
NTC News Tonight is produced and directed by students here at Northern Illinois University. For more on NTC News, look us up and like us on Facebook, and you can also check out our website.
We want to thank you all for being with us.